Hey everyone, hi friends. I wanted to do a quick video, kind of want to vent a little, maybe get some feedback on this. Feeling a little down today. I got a call from my mom sometime Tuesday while I was at work, and it's interesting because just maybe a week earlier, I had decided to just stop all contact with my family. I wasn't going to send them an email or a letter saying that I was going to do this. Excuse me. I just decided that I was going to stop because I have nothing in common with them, for one thing. I don't love them. I got to a point where I could like them a little, but I think a lot of that came from just finally accepting that they were who they are going to be. And wasn't going to, in my mind, I had stopped trying to change them into the people I wanted them to be, which were educated, open-minded, and loving people. They are very self-centered, very egotistical, and very uneducated people. And and it's not that the kind of uneducated where I look down on people that don't have, who have gone to school or have book learning. No, it's people who are open-minded enough to experience life around them and thus becoming educated. They are very closed-minded people. My older sister still uses the N-word, which I find incredibly ugly, and she thinks it's okay. And when my mom and stepdad would come down to Memphis, has a large black community, which is fine. I don't care. But my mom and my stepdad would point this out. They would point out that there's a large black community in Memphis and make a big deal about it, make a big show. And I finally told him, I said, if you don't like black people, or if you don't like other kind of cultures, then you shouldn't come down here, because this is Memphis. And that was the last time they actually came down, a couple years ago, October. And it just slowly dawned on me a week ago. I have a favorite niece, and you're not supposed to have a favorite niece, but I have a favorite niece. She was the first niece that I was around where I actually participated in the first 2 years of her life. I would babysit her a lot, and I would buy her clothes and food and diapers and whatnot, and I saw her more than her mom did. And we bonded. We became very close. And through the years, I made a point to see her on her birthday, and I would send her letters and cards and whatnot throughout the year, and I would send her money. But as she was getting older, I noticed that she was starting to conform to my family's idea of how a person should be, how they should act and dress and behave. And she started smoking, and she started drinking, and she's with a guy who cheats on her, and she knows that he cheats on her. And it's exactly like she's following in her mother's footsteps. and it's very disheartening. But it was in 1992. I decided to change my name, and I started going. I stopped going by my birth name because I didn't see myself as that person. I didn't associate myself with that life. Um, and so I told everybody. I told my friends and my family I was changing my name, and I wanted everybody to start calling me by my new name. Well, my friends jumped on it. They started calling me by my new name, and they embraced this new person I was becoming, but my family resisted. In 1997, I was able to, when I was living in California, under the common usage law that's in California, which was put in place for actors and actresses, I was able to change my name on my driver's license and social security card, or my social security number. Still, my family resisted, even though everybody in my life, including all of my legal documentation, said my new name. Well, I finally decided, stop, go over here. In 2005, I decided to finally just put it, I decided to do it legally through the courts, where I would have a court order saying that my new name was this. And so I did that, and still my family resisted. And mind you, this is 13 years after I originally, 13 years? No? Wait. I really suck at math. 2000, yeah, 13 years. And my mom, her reasoning behind it was, well, I'm just calling you the name that's on your birth certificate. So, 2008, I had it legally changed on my birth certificate. I sent the paperwork in December of 2008, and in 2009 I received my, in December of 2007, I sent the paperwork out to have it changed, and in 2008 I received my birth certificate back with my name on it, with my new name on it, and still they resisted. So finally I sent them all an email, and I said, look, you have had almost 20 years to get adjusted to this, and I am no longer going to go by my old name, my birth name. I'm not going to do it anymore. And for about 3 weeks, everybody appeased me, basically. I think that's what it came down to, is they appeased me. And then it was a week later, my mom started calling me LP, which is a combination of my new legal name and my birth name. And I just knew then that it was going to happen. And a week after that, she started calling me by my old name